All right. Today, class, we are going to do scatter plots and lines of best fit. This is quarter three, so we put Q3 in the corner. This is going to be page 7. And under the page number, we're going to go ahead and start writing the date. Ms. Moore says it might be a lot easier for you to find if we write that date down. And I agree. So let's just write the date there, okay, as well. The title of this page is going to be Scatter Plots and Lines of Best Fit. Scatter plots, and we're going to use the and symbol and lines of best fit. Scatter plot and lines of best fit. Okay. All right, we've already talked about a scatter plot and on the last page of notes being a graph that compares two quantities together. Today, we're going to add something to that, and we're going to talk about how to create lines of best fit for a scatter plot. Today, we're going to be talking about how to create lines of best fit for a scatter plot. So we need to know, there's a couple things, we'll write this down. We need to know, first of all, that a scatter plots are graphs. And again, we said this on our previous page. They are graphs that compare two quantities. And again, quantities are values that are represented by a number, okay, such as like time. Time is represented by using numbers, years, months, days. Money can be represented with numbers. Weight is represented by a number. Height, these are all examples of sample quantities that we could be comparing, okay? All right, so now, still writing, so I'll pause for a second, okay? Okay, so now we're going to talk about lines of best fit and what they are. A line of best fit or a best fit line, sometimes you'll see best fit line, are lines that best describe the scatter plot. A line of best fit or lines of best fit are lines that best describe the scatter plot. I have no idea, babe. I can look up here though. Give me a second. Here. Okay. Um, Criteria for a line of best fit. The line must be going in the same direction as the points. The line must go in the same direction as the points. If the points are going up, the line should be going up. If the points are going down, the line should be going down. It should be going the same direction as the points. Okay? All right, the second thing is that you're only going to draw lines of best fit for scatter plots that have positive and negative correlations. Only draw a line of best fit for scatter plots that have positive and negative correlations. Okay? You're only going to draw a line of best fit for scatter plots that have positive and negative correlations. Okay? The line also must be in the center of your points. The line that you draw must be in the center of your points. That means you should have almost the same number of points above the line as below the line. So the line of best fit should be a line that's in the center of the points. The line of best fit should be a line that is going through the center of the points, okay? Okay? The line of best fit should be a line that is going through the center of the points. And I'll pause, give you a chance to write, okay? All right, so now we're going to do some examples of what lines of best fit look like. So we're going to do some examples now. So we're going to do some examples. And then I'm going to show you how to write an equation for that line, okay? How to write equations for the line of best fit. All right, so first, we're going to draw a coordinate plane. This is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. I'm only going to use the first quadrant. I'm going to do a couple examples. Let's do 4. Let's try to squeeze 4 in here, okay? All right. Small examples. It's going to be a rough sketch. All right. Let's put some points on this graph that are going down. Okay. Let's put some points on the graph that are going down. This is a negative correlation here. This is a negative correlation here. So that means the line of best fit is going to be a straight line that goes down. The line of best fit is going to be a straight line that goes down. Okay? Because the first criteria is that the line must be going in the same direction as the points. And since the points are going down, the line is going to have to go down, a straight line going down. Okay? You can only draw a line of best fit for a scatter plot that has either a positive correlation or a negative correlation. This one has a negative correlation. The line of best fit should be a line going through the center of the points. So I'm going to draw a line that goes through the center of these points. That means I should have almost the same number of points above the line as below the line. So I'm going to draw a straight line that goes through the center of these points. So that means I have almost the same number of points above the line as I do below the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? I have almost the same amount of points above the line as below the line. This is a good line of best fit. And I'll pause for the calls. This line best represents this scatter plot because the line is going in the same direction as the points downward, and the line is in the center of the points. You have almost the same number of points on top of the line as you have below the line. So this is a good line of best fit. Raise your hand if you need more time to draw. Okay.
Do this. Y'all can also take pictures of this as you're going and then copy it later. Chase.
Okay, let's look at this one. All right. So let's suppose we have a positive correlation. Let's draw a scatter plot where the lines are going up. And I'm even going to draw an outlier out here. Okay, this is an outlier. All right, an outlier is a point that is not clustered with all the other points. But this is still a positive correlation because the points, on the average, most of these points are going up. So we're going to label this as a positive correlation. Because this is a positive correlation, I can draw a line of best fit for this scatter plot. Remember, I can only draw lines of best fit for scatter plots that either have a positive correlation or a negative correlation. Okay. So now I'm going to draw a line that is in the center of these points. That means that the straight line that I draw has almost the same numbers above the line as below the line. So I'm going to try to find the center part of the points in here somewhere. So my line of best fit will go through here. And remember, my line must be going in the same direction as my points. Okay, so I should have almost the same number of points below the line as above the line. This is a good line of best fit. And then I have a couple points that are on the line, so that's even better. Okay. All right. My next example is a no correlation because we're going to put the points are scattered everywhere. So this is a no correlation. Okay. This is a no correlation. You cannot draw a line of best fit for no correlation. So it's a no correlation, so no line of best fit. There's no line of best fit for a no correlation. And I'll pause here, okay? Okay, you need your calculator, so please pull your calculator up. Now I'm going to show you how to write the equations for your line of best fit. Okay, so we're going to be writing equations, how to write an equation for a line of best fit. Okay, so let's go to the next page. We're going to make this page 8. Q3. Today's date is 3/5/21. And this is how to write an equation for a line of best fit. How to write an equation for a line of best fit. Okay? All right, let's do it. We have this example. Oh, she doesn't want it. You can throw it away. She doesn't want it. All right, so here we go. We got X and Y. And let's suppose that the numbers here for the scatter plot, we're going to use these numbers. We have 2 and 77. We have 5 and 92. We have 1 and 70. We have 0 and 63. We have 4 and 90. We have 2 and 75. And we have 3 and 84. The X, we're going to say represents the hours studying. And the Y is going to represent the grade. So we are comparing two quantities, the hours studying and the grade. And I'll pause to give you a chance to write. All right, so this is how you do that. You have this scatter plot, okay? and you're getting ready to write your line of best fit. So this is how this goes. You take your calculator and you're going to, let's do the steps, okay? Just in case you forget. You're going to type the numbers. You're going to type the scatter plot in the calculator. So type points in calculator. And I'll try to make it so you don't have to write so much. Calculator. Sorry, y'all. If I could spell, I'd be dangerous, right? So we're going to type our points in the calculator. That's what we're going to do first, okay? This is how that goes. And we've already typed points in before. So I'm going to clear my calculator again. Second plus 712. We talked about how to do that. Second plus 712. And to type your points in the calculator, you're going to go to stat. So I'm going to put here, you're going to go to stat. And edit. This is where you type your points in. You press stat and then edit. Okay, and I'll pause to give you a chance to write, and we're going to type them in together, okay? Okay, I'm going to keep going. You let me know. So you should have your calculator pulled up, and this is what your screen should look like after you press stat. And then you're going to press enter on edit. You're going to put your X values in L1 and your Y values in L2. So I'm going to put these values in L1 and these values in L2. So let's do that together. So your first X value is going to be 2. Then we got 5, 1, 0, 4, 2, and 3. And I press the down arrow, or you can press enter to go to the next line. So I'll say the numbers one more time, even though they're up here. 2, 5, 1, 0, 4, 2, and 3. Okay? Now we're going to press the arrow over button to go to list 2 and type in our Y values, okay? So we have 77, then 92, that's a good grade, 70, 63, 90, another good grade, 75, 84, that's a good grade as well, okay? And I'll say the numbers one more time. 77, 92, 70, 63, 90, 75, and 84. Okay, so make sure you have those typed in. You good? So now after you type these numbers in, okay, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to press the stat button again. I keep pressing right in second for that. I don't know what's going on in my brain. So you're going to press stat, okay? And then you're going to go over to calc. See? So go over to calc. All right. Then you're going to go down to where it says lean reg. This is where you're telling the calculator to make a line, to write an equation for the line. So go down to lean reg. Okay. Press enter there. And then you're going to press enter again. That's your equation. Okay. And in your calculator, what you see in your calculator on the calculator screen, and I'll draw a little screen so later on you don't forget, you'll see on your screen, you'll see lean reg, and it'll tell you y is equal to ax plus b, where your a is the slope and your b is your y-intercept. They just use a different letter. Your a is m, okay? And then they tell you what your a is, They got 6.0887 and some change, okay? And they'll tell you what your B is. They say that B is 63.9274 and some change. So this is what you write as your equation. This is going to be your line of best fit. Your line of best fit is going to be y is equal to, this is the equation, y is equal to, you got your slope, which is 6 point, let's round it to the nearest hundredths place, 2 spaces behind the decimal. So that's 6.09x, okay? And your y-intercept or your b is 63.93. So that's plus, because it's a positive, 63.93. You can round it, okay? And that's going to be your line of best fit. That's your equation. All right? And those are your steps right there. Up here, you need to press enter twice, okay? And if you have the TI-84, you might have to press enter 3 or 4 times if you have TI-84. With the TI-83, you're just going to press enter 2 times. All right? Any questions about that? Okay, we're getting ready to turn in our independent practice problems. We're going to just do one. That means you'll have 1, 2, and 3 completed, and then you're just going to submit it, okay? All right, so let's go to our independent practice problems for this week. We're going to just do this one, and then we're going to submit it, okay? We're going to do this one, and then we're going to submit it. All we're going to do is write the equation by using the steps that I just told you. Okay, so I'll walk you through the steps. Yes, baby. You need this paper? Okay. You also can find this paper. Let me pause real quickly. Okay, so let's do this one together real quickly because we're almost out of time. Okay, let's cut our calculator on. I'm going to clear the calculator again. 2nd plus 712. So that clears everything. Okay, do this with me, please, so you'll have it. We are going to go to stat because we're going to do our line of best fit. Go to stat. Then press enter on edit. And now we're going to put all of these X values that you see here, we're going to put them under L1 in the calculator. So I'm going to say these out loud so that you can go ahead and type them. You don't have to keep looking. So it's -2. I'm going to press enter to go to the next line. Another -2, -1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. So those are your X values. So now you're going to type in your Y values, okay? So I'm going to press the arrow over button to go to L2, and I type in my Y values. So that's 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, -1, -1, -2, -2. Okay? Make sure you type those in. After you type those in, you go to Stat. Then you're going to go over to Calculate. Just press over. Go down to Lean Red. And press enter 2 times. Enter, enter. And this is your line of best fit. Your A is your slope, that's your M. Your B is your y-intercept. So here, for number 3, we're going to write y is equal to -0.96 x. I'm going to just truncate, or I'm going to round 2 places behind the decimal, plus 0.78. This is my line of best fit. This is my equation. This is going to be my line of best fit. This is the line that best describes the scatter plot. That's my line of best fit. Please make sure you write this down and submit this assignment right now. You only have problems 1, 2, and 3 completed. That's all I'm going to check for this assignment. Please make sure that you do that. If you have, guys, if you wrote this on paper, take a picture of this and upload it to your page and submit.
If you didn't write this down, you need to take a picture of it so you can write it down.
Okay.
If you didn't write this down while we were doing it, you need to take a picture of it. I need something to take a picture of it.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. If you have questions, please feel free to text me if you have questions, okay? I'm going to stop the video here.